guys, we have just done our blast 2 more times. No, we haven't.
Yes, we have.
Yes, we have. Gav's exhausted in the background. So please make sure, as always, don't skimp on your warm-ups and don't skimp on your post-stretch. So just to start your stretch, please, as always, knees into your chest. Have a little squeeze of the knees, squeezing and releasing to stretch your glute muscles. In that blast that we've given you this week, we haven't gone crazy on your glutes, but it's always nice to stretch your lower back, comme ça. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little sat-up stretch for you today, so it's slightly different to KaSoTonic, just so that if you're doing your KaSoTonic BLAST mix, you're not getting too bored. All right, and I'm just going to ask Gav to do a nice long line stretch for a moment. Just stretch out his abdominals. I'm going to come over here, so I'm going to have a moment. Nice deep breath in and deep breath out. Let all of that tension from your day melt away. Forget what's going on outside. You are safe, you are well. Keep your loved ones near and dear. And Gav, come to sitting up for me and let's do our sitting hamstring stretch. So sending your legs straight in front of you. Good. We're in. Can you see that?
Yep.
I haven't got my glasses on, I don't know.
Yep.
Are we in?
Front and centre.
Cool, front and centre. Legs are hip width apart, please team. Shoulders back and down, hands to the side. So to stretch your hamstrings, actively draw your toes back to your chest. And then let's just gently come forwards, walking the arms a little forwards, and then trying to release and relax your head. Now what we find is, obviously all of you lovely people, all of our lovely clients have very different physiologies, different issues in the bodies, and I don't know, Gav at this one really feels it in his neck. I tend to feel it more in my lower back and in my glutes, but we're going to go and keep going, breathing in and breathing out and trying to go a little lower down. You're using your exhalation to let all the stress, all the tension fall out of your back. And now if you can, team, reaching down for your feet, trying to drop your elbows down towards your knees. Now don't worry if you can't get here, please don't worry guys. Just bring your arms to the side and drop your elbows down. Keep actively drawing your toes back to your chest. Make sure your legs haven't rotated outwards, team, so that's not stretching your hamstrings. Make sure toes are straight up to the ceiling. And now let's uncurl up to the top. Nice guys. And we're going to stretch your back. So popping your feet down on the floor, hands under your thighs from your coccyx all the way up to the crown of the head. C-shape back, lifting those elbows high, and then look down. So we're using the weight of falling backwards to gently stretch through the back. Calm breaths as you go. Nice and gentle. It's a nice stretch though. And then you're gently going to come up to the top. Now, some of you will feel it feels good to sit with your feet flat. If you want to cross your legs at this point for your chest stretch, do whatever feels good for you. You're simply swimming your arms backwards. Make sure your elbows are a little bit soft. Just squeeze those shoulders together. So again, we can just use that floor pressure to get a really nice chest stretch. And then we're releasing there. Well done, guys. So shoulder roll for me. Good. Set those legs straight out in front of you again. Cross one leg over the top of the other one. Gently bind and take a gentle rotation. So you're getting a nice abductor and glute stretch. Going in towards that leg. Let's look down at this point. And then let's switch legs, team. So up and over the top. Sitting right up on your sits bones, gently binding, rotating to the behind you.
So guys, at this point you'll probably find you're still leaking, which is a good thing. With HIIT training classes, they're proven to be the best way to lose the most amount of calories in the shortest space of time. Way better than running, cycling or swimming on their own. And you'll find that these calories will still burn off long into tomorrow. So those of you that have come to class, you've heard me say this many times, I'll say it again because it's really, really important. So even if you're just doing half an hour a day, or if you can build up to doing 3 blasts, which is a full hour class, as many times a week as possible, you'll be in great shape in no time.
But always make sure you have 24 hours rest, please, in between each one. Let's do down dog, Gav. So going over onto hands and knees, tucking your toes under, and then lifting the bottom up and pushing into those heels gently. So gentle pressure. If you don't want to do this down dog with Gav, by all means simply uncurl and give us your calf stretch this way, guys. That's obviously this classic way to calf stretch. Both just as good. I don't want Gav to be upside down for too long, so gently push back, please, babe, and uncurl and come back up to the top. Good. So let's do a little bit of stretching in your upper body, guys. We're going to do the wave, please, team. Knees nice and soft. We're going to back you for this one. Arms out to the side. We're going to go over to the right side, team. So a side stretch. I'm going to come back round to you for the moment. One arm is high, one arm is low. From here, come forwards, guys. Come forwards to the front corner and look down at your right hip. Just feel that stretch going into the side of the back. Left side, that is. And then come to the side stretch and up to the top. And let's go over to the other side. Lower abdominals engaged. So lovely oblique stretch here. And then gently bring it forwards and over. Looking back down at your left hip. So opening out and returning to the top, team. Well done. Shift your weight and into a quad stretch. So picking up one foot. Well done. Don't forget to hold on to something or someone if you want to. You may hold on if you want to. Go. And switch legs, guys. Well done. Great. Let's hop it in, mate.
And for Irene,
Smooth.
if Irene's watching, any questions, we'll always answer them.
And shake it out, guys. Well done. Come on back round to face us. And there we go. Well, you wouldn't have turned round. That's really weird. She was just gone. We're just going to face the other way.
Where'd they go?
Where are they? They've left. Nice deltoid stretch here, team. So let's combine your deltoid stretch with the gentle neck stretch. You've put your right arm across the front, listen to your left shoulder. Just check those hips haven't shifted. Knees are nice and soft, weights even. And let's come back up to the top and release and shake it out. So let's go on the other side, team. All the way across the front. Gentle bind. And we're going over. I feel good, babe. Do you?
Awesome.
A real sharp, short, sharp shot. But it's a nice one. Really good one.
Are we 2 meters apart?
And release and shake it out. Guys, please make sure you always stretch every single time you've done your workout. We love you very much, and we'll post another blast as soon as we can.
As soon as we can.
Yeah.
Next week. Look out for the post. Thanks, guys.
Well done, guys. Stay well.